Today we are at Animal Kingdom. Woo! This is part of a series where we're going to all 4 parks. So we're gonna eat everything, we're gonna ride everything, and we're gonna take you guys along with us. So without further ado, let's get started.
Let's fly.
Alright, so for our first meal in Animal Kingdom, we went to Pongu. And first up, we're gonna try this Night Blossom drink. It's layers of apple and desert pear limeade topped with boba balls. Of course, we're using our Feed Meimei boba straw. Link will be in the description as always. Let's give this a mix. Oh, there goes the popping boba.
Whoa, skip to bird.
I do feel like it has an apple-y flavor, but then I also get like sourness from the lime as well. The popping boba, I'm getting like a tartness from it. Bird thinks it's like citrusy. I think maybe it's passion fruit. Very refreshing, nice slushy consistency. Next up, we have this pancake sandwich. It has sausage, guava jelly, egg, and cheese inside. And they do have it at Pongu, but when we were walking around, we saw a lot of different booths have it. So you don't necessarily need to go to Pongu to get this breakfast sandwich. Very interesting. The pancake part, I wouldn't actually really describe it as a pancake because it's a bit thick and dense, and I think of pancakes as like light and fluffy, but you do get that sweetness from the batter, and then most of the sweetness is actually coming from that guava like jam inside. Surprisingly, it works well with the egg and the sausage. Like, I would think that those flavors would clash, but they don't. They complement each other. I was definitely skeptical, but pleasantly surprised. Next, we're trying the Pongu Lumpia. It's a pineapple cream cheese spring roll. Very interesting. It's weird, right?
What is this?
It's a pineapple cream cheese spring roll. Personally, I don't like warm pineapple. I prefer my pineapples cold.
I think it's just the pineapple mixed with the cheese, the cream cheese is strange.
Yeah, it's not a good combo of the pineapple and the cream cheese, and then also that the pineapple's warm is something that I don't like. And I also do think that the lumpia wrapper could be crispier too.
Tastes weird.
Overall, sandwich and the drink, good. Lumpia, it was a disgrace to lumpias. All right, we just stopped by Kusafiri coffee shop and bakery, and we came here because basically we need coffee ASAP. We are so tired. I was literally falling asleep waiting in line for the rides. So we got this coconut flavored iced coffee. It's Joffrey's coffee cold brew flavored with coconut, milk, and a drizzle of sweetened condensed milk. Let's go ahead and give it a good mix. Oh wow, it has a pretty strong coconut flavor, and I wasn't sure if I would like that, but it works really well with the coffee. We love trying cold brew at Disneyland, so whenever we see cold brew here, we want to try it. There's not nearly as many cold brew options here as in Disneyland. Like at Disneyland, they have so many, but here, it's hard to come by. Okay, here.
Sweet.
and coconutty.
Coconutty.
I'm surprised that the coconut works so well with it. But then again, there's the Viet coconut coffee, which is really good. But I feel like this is kind of different from that.
I was gonna say it kind of gives me that vibe. Kind of a Viet coffee type vibe.
It's like strong, but it's not as strong as Viet coffee.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Bird approved.
Not bad. Then we also got these breakfast Totchos. They're potato barrels, scrambled eggs, nacho cheese sauce, cheese curds, and crumbled bacon. Get a good bite here. Wow. Something about the crispiness of the tots, the creaminess of the nacho cheese sauce and the cheese curds, and the fluffiness of the eggs, paired with the smokiness of the bacon. It's so good.
It's good.
I like this better than the sandwich.
Yeah, this is better.
This is better, right?
Get
Yeah.
this instead of sandwich.
Wow, I'm just surprised how good it is. It's a hearty breakfast. It has everything that you're looking for. Creaminess, cheesiness, crispiness, smokiness. Literally everything you can want.
Look at my hair.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we just got a frozen matcha. You can see the little icy crystals throughout the drink, so let's give it a try. Oh, whoa. It's very sweet and creamy. The matcha flavor is definitely there. It's not like super high quality matcha, like ceremonial grade, but I'm actually not disappointed because a lot of times when I order matcha at coffee shops, I can't really taste the matcha and it tastes pretty much just like milk. This one you can actually still taste matcha, so that's more than I can say for some other places. And you get the crunchy ice bits, which is nice. It adds that like textural element.
Kind of remind me of like a frappuccino almost.
Yeah, kind of like a matcha frappuccino.
That's a job.
From the day you stole my heart, I never ever want to be apart.
Now we are at the Nomad Lounge, which is a very popular place to eat in Animal Kingdom. I would recommend making reservations here if you can, but if you can't, make sure to join the walk-up waitlist at 11 o'clock. That's when they open, and you can do it right from the app too. So that's what we ended up doing, and we were able to get seated in like half an hour, so not too bad. So first up, we got the Bangkok crispy chicken wings. They have a nook jam caramel, peanuts, and cilantro. Ooh, you can definitely smell that fish sauce is really strong. Cheers. It's quite good. The outside is nice and crispy. You also get a crunch from the peanuts. It's like a bit sweet and sticky from that fish sauce glaze. A little brightness from the cilantro and green onion. Very well flavored. And the inside's very juicy. What do you think, Bird?
DJ Khaled. All I do is wing.
And then we also got the churros. They come with a vanilla crema and a Mexican spice chocolate sauce. I heard a lot about these churros. Apparently, these are the best churros in Disney World. And it happens that they're gluten-free, if I'm not mistaken, which is impressive. Dip. Cheers. Crispy, fluffy, sweet. I like the cinnamon, sugar on the outside. They're very generous with it. And the vanilla sauce and the chocolate sauce both pair really well with it. Like you can't go wrong with either of them. I will say that the inside, it's not as chewy as like Disneyland churros. But yeah, these are definitely a nice sweet treat.
We are the Discovery Island Drummers. Little Hakuna Matata for you.
For the luckiest
Till we find our place.
ladybug on bird. Oh, it flew away. Ah,
Oh, it's on you.
it's on me.
Yeah.
Whoa. Hello. You never know what will happen in Animal Kingdom.
Hope it doesn't poop on you.
Bird? Why would you say that?
Funny.
All right, now we are at Yak and Yeti restaurant, and this is also another really popular restaurant here in the parks. First up, we actually got this frozen daiquiri, and it's the pina colada flavor. Oh, wow. That is dangerous. You cannot taste the alcohol at all. It's like creamy, it's sweet. You get the pineapple and the coconut flavor, and the slushy consistency is perfect. Did you taste the alcohol?
No. Yummy.
Oh no. I don't know if we can't taste it because there's not much in it or if it's just masked really well. But I guess we're gonna find out. And then next we got their ahi tuna nachos. It's sushi grade ahi tuna, Asian slaw, crispy fried wontons, wasabi aioli, and sweet soy glaze. First off, this plate is huge. Look at it compared to the size of my head. On the menu, it says that it's shareable between 2 people, but I feel like this is more like 3 to 4 people's worth of ahi tuna nachos. We got a chip with some tuna on it. The wonton chips are nice and crispy. The tuna quality itself, it's like okay sushi grade tuna. It's not like the best, but they have so many flavors going on here that I don't really mind it as much. Like it kind of masks that it's not like the best quality tuna. It's kind of like a lightly spicy mayo, and then you really get the brightness of the wasabi aioli. I really, really like that little kick that it adds. Pretty yummy. And then we got this Korean fried chicken. It's hand-breaded tenders tossed in gochujang maple syrup with dipping sauce. Ooh, these tenders look so good. They're nice and hot too. Let's give it a dip in that sauce. The chicken is nice and juicy. The batter is like light and crispy, and the gochujang maple syrup that they drizzle on top, it does pack a little bit of heat to it. This dipping sauce, it's very mayo-y, but also it's not as thick as mayo. It's like a thin mayo, and then it also has a little bit of spiciness to it. But the main spice is coming from that gochujang maple glaze. Overall, this is definitely not bad. It's spicy, it's sweet, it's crispy, it's juicy, and creamy from the dipping sauce. Okay, if you guys are new here, Bird's favorite food, or one of his favorite foods, is milkshakes. I guess favorite drink. So every time we go to Disney, he wants to get a milkshake. And this one is the S'moresaurus shake.
Very vanilla-y. Let me try this chocolate.
Whoa, that chocolate thing's cool. It has like a 3D dinosaur on it. Oh, it's like a cracker inside. A graham cracker?
More?
It's a s'more inside?
The drink is actually not as sweet as I thought it would be, but this is really fun to eat. I wish they sold this just by itself. Wow.
The s'more is better than the milkshake itself.
Yeah, I agree. The s'more, fun to eat.
Okay, so for our last meal, I knew I had to stop by Satu'li Canteen. A lot of you guys recommended this and Nomad Lounge to me on my Instagram stories when I asked you what I should eat in Disney World, and I've heard really good things about Satu'li Canteen as well, so I'm very excited. First up, we have the Cheeseburger steamed pods. They're stuffed with ground beef, ketchup, mustard, pickle, and cheddar cheese, served with crunchy vegetable slaw and vegetable chips. Oh my god, I totally didn't know that it has like mustard and ketchup and all that stuff inside the bun. That's gonna be really interesting. Let's go ahead and break this apart. Whoa, look at that filling. It's like ground beef. I feel like the yellowness is from the mustard. Whoa, it does literally taste like a cheeseburger with mustard and the condiments and stuff. It's so interesting because it has all that stuff, but it's like they mixed it all together or like grounded it all together. And this is gonna sound gross, but it's kind of like you're eating chewed up cheeseburger in a bun. It's not bad though. That sounds really bad. Okay, actually no, a better analogy is like, have you guys seen those viral sandwiches at the delis where they like chop everything together and then they put it in a sandwich? It's like that. Out of the condiments, the strongest one is definitely the mustard. You get that kind of like sourness from it. Second strongest I would say is the pickle, and pretty much non-existent is the ketchup. I really don't taste any ketchup, but wow, this is good. It's a good on-the-go snack.
I'm very familiar with this flavor profile, but it does seem like it was all like mushed up. Weird to eat.
I like it. I think it tastes
Weird
good.
to eat.
Okay. Next, we have the smoked chimichurri-braised beef. It's topped with crunchy vegetable slaw and boba balls, served with your choice of base and sauce. For the base, I went with noodles, and for the sauce, I went with green onion vinaigrette. I'm very curious about these boba balls on top. They're popping boba. Not quite sure what flavor they are. Let's get a bite with some noodles, boba, slaw, and beef. I'm nervous. All right, here we go. I don't know what happened to my popping boba because I put 2 pieces of popping boba on that, but I didn't taste it at all. I didn't even feel it pop either. Without the popping boba flavor, it tastes pretty good actually. The noodles are nice and springy and bouncy. The slaw is crunchy, and I really like that green onion vinaigrette too. The beef, it is a bit dry, but it's not too bad. It goes well with the noodles. I'm gonna try this one more time with the boba. It's right there, front and center. Oh. I got it this time. It's very interesting. It has like a fruity tartness, which I really don't think this dish needs. It's perfectly fine without it. If anything, I think adding it takes away from the dish as a whole. So if you get this, just take the boba off. And then for dessert, I got this blueberry cream cheese mousse with passion fruit curd. It's so cool looking. Look at that bright blue color, especially contrasted with the yellow. Let's cut into this. Ooh, the mousse is nice and purple. It looks fluffy. Looks like there's some sort of cake on the bottom too. And I'm thinking that the passion fruit curd is on top, the yellow part. Whoa, that's pretty sweet. I'm getting this really sweet, like almost icing-like flavor. The purple part, I feel like it is a really good mousse consistency. It's like fluffy, it's smooth, has a nice blueberry flavor, but when I eat the curd with the mousse together, the sweetness drowns out the passion fruit flavor. Yeah, it's a bit too sweet, even for me. This part closes the earliest out of all of them, and today they close at 6 p.m., which is now. So that's all the food that we could get to today. Out of everything we tried, my top 3 things in no particular order were the breakfast Totchos, the Bangkok crispy chicken wings, and the smoked chimichurri-braised beef bowl. Also, as an honorable mention, the pina colada daiquiri. That thing was dangerous. Like I mentioned earlier, we're doing food tours at all 4 main parks of Disney World, so definitely go check those out. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!